So much that we break it down on propaganda. Every papa's gotta tell. Village try to see the scale. We talk the truth, not just the brand for car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to beams of control. Steam street break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love. For the love of cars, pre-purchase checks, we lead the way. Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We'll bring the love, no just the horsepower. Is it a no or a TXY? We show you what's real, not just the hype. Solid views and engine rolls. We teach you more than just photos. Tools from the basics up. Truck and gear and car, get stuff. If you knew overseas open, for the love of cars, you ain't seen nothing yet. Drive it pro. This is more than just machines. It's the love, the life, the dream. For the love of cars, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to beams of control. Steam street break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars, Uganda. We talk the truth, not just a brand for car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to beams of control. If you steam street break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars, Uganda. Welcome to the road where rubber meets the soul. For the love of cars, Uganda. On the streets the stories right. All I know they shine with pride. Toyota, Nissan, Benz, so much that we break it down on propaganda. Every bumper's got a tail. Village drive to city scale. We talk the truth, not just the brand for car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to dreams patrol. Review street break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love of cars, pre-purchase checks, we lead the way. Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We'll bring the love, no just the horsepower. Is it a no or a TX5? We'll show you what's real, not just the hype. Solid views and engine moves. We teach you more than just photos. Tools from the basics up. Truck and gear and car, get stuff. If you knew overseas open, for the love of cars, you ain't seen nothing yet. It's in the money, drive it proud. This is more than just machines. It's the love, the life, the dream. For the love of cars, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to beams of control. Steam street break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars, Uganda. Good morning, my people. How are you doing today? I hope you guys are fine and mukama akumi kuruge yojirabe ya white. The Toyota Kruger is one of the cars that is should I call it underlooked. The Toyota Kruger is one of the strongest SUVs ever. Have you ever found a Toyota Kruger broken down on the road? No. Have you ever found anyone failing to maintain a Kruger? No. I find that the Kruger is actually better than the Kaundo. It's just that the Kaundo is prettier than the Kruger, but the Kruger is something else. It's comfortable, it has power, it consumes the same like a Kaundo, and you get it. I think it's a little bit more affordable than the Kaundo still. Tera Vikanyonga Kaundo, but it's a good car for you guys that want to buy raised cars, 20, 25 million. I find that other than the Kaundo, the Kruger is one other car that you'll find in very good condition. Actually, most of the times it will be in better condition than the Kaundo if you find it. It's hard to find, but if you find it, the Kruger is one hell of a car. You should go ahead and buy it. Good morning. Hi. The direct shot, hi. Muyombia Mark, hi. Ben Kako, Richard Wanga, Such Events, Mpanga Godfrey, Michael UG, Paul Sema VIP, Mark Adieri, Council Patrick Asiku, Peter Bakaye, Muchunguzi Gerald. Hi guys, how are you doing? Chris Fitness Lyrics was it ntezivo na mchikacha moro kachonna. Za nayaga lizarane Mazda nenji mbako bulungi. Good morning Gideon, you're lost. You're lost. What happened? Have the guard hit the border? Elaini ya muliri abeda mu mzanyo go baita betray in the city. But they were at for the guys that have not read Betray in the City, let me just give you what happens. So in Betray in the City, the president in the country in that book goes on a rampage, killing people. Okay, and whoever tries to show that his government is wrong, he kills them mysteriously. So he kills one of the students that one of the students that were striking is killed and is buried. And we start the play when the parents are at the grave. And when the parents are at the grave, two security guards, one who is the cousin of the president, and the other who is just a guard, a homegrown young man, they come to tell them that they were going to hold funeral rites. They tell them this. For security reasons, the government has said they cannot have the ceremony because somehow the government thinks that people will come and strike, so they cannot have last funeral rites for their dead son. And somehow the surviving brother of the late person, of the person that is in the grave now, went and he killed Chagaga, who killed this boy that was buried. And when the parents are told that Jasper went and killed Chagaga, they wail and they say Kala over Simularu. And then Molidi comes and says, what have happened? Because Molidi speaks in broken English, what have happened? Have the guard eat the body? And that's like a punchline for the people that have watched the play. It's like a punchline, you get it? But then of course Chagaga died. Some of you guys did not read books. Like personally, I did not read that book until I was like a campus, and we were taught by a guy called Mr. Chisense Daniel. He loved that play. Such events agamba Arthur, schools are open, but to my surprise, some international schools go as much as 10K. Kat for our sisters who are in A-level basomachi. Nga tewali curriculum omwana agenda practice curriculums. You see, the government is trying to develop a curriculum that is unique for Uganda, but me, I'm thinking they're trying so hard. They could just copy a curriculum from like the US or right? A curriculum that they know works, a curriculum that skills. But whatever was curriculum, but you copy, but for never trainer.
ababade basomesa curriculum bajje batendeka abantu so that they don't waste a lot of government money. Which take here, like Mulidi says, a lot of government money a lot of government money was invested to educate those boys. But I find that the Minister of Education is trying so hard. I think they want to create something that people will talk about them for, but in a way they are wasting. Which take it, they could just get a curriculum that that does what they want, because most of the international curriculums actually do what they want to achieve. They are too proud to go and just say, let's just copy this curriculum from here and put it here. Or maybe there is a lot of red tape to get those curriculums. Chikawariki, hi. I am quite busy lately, but I check in whenever I get time. Amina. Good morning, Julia Sengover, Travel Live Vlog, Elijah Yatua, Ian, VIP, good morning. Guys, I am one proponent, I'm one person. I am one person that is not all for buying the car you want, regardless. But I've seen people buy the cars they want regardless, and they are very happy. Very happy. You see that Subaru Reborn. This is the Zeta High in Bala campus in S4. But trust me, in her vacation studying German language, and then we take her to her aunt in Germany. So me, agende Germany. Wanu bana asoba elevo tewali nnyo kya makulu kya elevo. Elevo yambako baana kukula. Elevo yambako baana kukula. So guys, buying the car you want regardless. You know, when we were buying the car, there were two ladies. Kansoke Mario Primo saji banyumiza tena mwete mwaji banja. The Primo that we bought, we bought it at 44 million. And I can tell you that 44 million was the cheapest in the market. Ronald M. Cassandra VIP, good morning. Mulaba, the Primo we bought at 44 million. That was the cheapest in the market. The other places where we were here 45, but those cars were all bad. Like the gentleman that called me to inspect for him, in the beginning, he told me he would send someone to come and inspect the car with him. But then he came. So he called me at around midday, and I went. And I found them, you know, there are so many bonds in Nakawa there. But there are also so many bonds with bad cars. Like the first bond we went to had about 5 cars. Nambi. Primos, those Primos Zola. Ngazonambi. Now the engines are bad. In the bond, the engines were bad. So we left that place and we went to another place. Now that first place we went to, the Primos were at 45 million shillings. Now we went to another place, and now this particular place I know to have quality cars. We have bought cars there from there before, so I know that it normally has very good cars. So the moment we reach, I asked the person that took us there, because they were brothers, but one of the brothers knows Nakawa very well. I think he's a broker of sorts. So we head to that other place, and the first thing I ask him is, how much are these cars? Because I know that place for not being cheap. And he says, you check. Then you call this person that is selling, and then he says 52 million. And I tell them, now we see what we have wasted time. You get it? We should have asked for their last price on all their cars before we checked. Katwama robudene tukebere moroka ngaza milioni 5. Ochagera. Netuvayo. The guy kept calling the other Indian. So finally we went to another place that I know to be very, very affordable. That's the place where we got that Primo. It was the only Primo that was remaining of that model. You get. And it was, they called me, they told me it's 44 million shillings. We bought it 44. It was the cheapest in the market. Ochtegera. I've seen people saying that with that amount you can get a Subaru Forester 2016. Even if you could get a Subaru Forester 2016, let me tell you one thing, guys. Most of the people that buy Subarus don't buy Subarus because they can afford Subarus. Most people that buy Subarus, they buy Subarus because the equivalent of that Subaru in Toyota is more expensive than that particular Subaru. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. So every time you're comparing a Toyota to a Subaru, just know that if you buy a Toyota, like we bought a Primo at 44 million shillings, the equivalent of Subaru would be 35. You get? And this is something that sometimes, guys, you're 52. We have only 16 likes. Thank you very much, Julius. Thank you. Guys, I'm not saying anything until you give me at least 40 likes. Guys, double tap. Give me some likes or click the 3 dots in the upper right hand corner of your screen. Click the 3 dots. The options will appear at the bottom of like. Give me the like. Give me at least 40 likes. Come on. Give me some likes. Don't be stingy. Give me the likes. Let me just give you the song. Today is running. Then everybody give me some likes. Give me some likes. We bought a 2012 Primo. I shared the pictures, guys. I shared the pictures. In there. Give me likes. Give me at least 40 likes, guys. For the love of cause, Uganda we roll. From the zero to beams of control. Still break it down. Helping every drummer in the town. For the love of cause. Welcome to the road, and where are the Mr. Soul? For the love of cause, Uganda. On the streets, the stories right. All the new, they shine the bright. To your funnies and men, so that will break it down. Papa's gotta tell, feeling try to see the scale. We talk the truth, not just the brand. For car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda we roll. From the steel to beams of control. Steam street break it down. Helping every drummer in the town. For the love of cars. Pre-purchase checks, we lead the way. Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We'll bring the love, no just the whole spot. Guys, give me a thing for 10 likes. Somebody. Double tap the screen, Just tools from the basics of trucking. And car just stuff if you knew or see something. For the love of cars, you ain't seen nothing yet. It's money, Bobby Brown. This is more than just machines. It's the love, the life, the dream. For the love of cars, Uganda we roll. From the steel road to beams of control. Steel break it down. Give me likes, guys. Give me likes. Mumpe likes. Give me at least 40 likes. Double tap the screen or click the 3 dots in your upper right hand corner of the screen, of your phone screen. Click the upper right hand corner of your phone screen. Our screen when you broadcast. Click the 3 dots. The like option will appear at the bottom. Click it. Give it to me. Give me 40 likes in Banyamize and Bozia Subaru. May I promote in Naguayo? Welcome to the road, and where are the give me likes together. For the love of cars, Uganda, on the streets the stories right. All the new, they shine the pride. Toyota, Nissan, Benzo, Mazda, we break it down, no propaganda. Every bumper's got a tail. Village drive to city scale. Brand for car lovers across the land. Give me likes, come on. For the love of cars, Uganda, we roll. From dusty roads to Greensy Patrol. Give me likes, guys. Give me 40 likes. 8 to go. Double tap the screen. 8 to go. Or click the 3 dots in your upper right hand corner. 8 to go.
We lead the way.
Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We bring the light, no just the horsepower.
Is it a new or a DX5? We'll show you what's real.
No just the hype.
Smiling views and engine moves. We teach you more than just photos. Tools from the basics up. Trucking, beating, and car, yes, stuff.
If you're doing all the love of cause, you ain't seen nothing yet.
This is more than just machines.
8 likes to go, guys. 8 likes to go. Give me the likes. Give me the likes.
For the love of cause, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to Greensy Patrol. If you see she break it down, helping every drummer in the town.
Give me likes. 7 to go, guys. You're 49. I want only 7 more likes. Nze mbajjeko engalo tunyumye emboozi yaffe bulungi ate mujjukire leero okudduka kitegeeza okusibula kuba kwa mangu. Give me the like. 7 likes to go, guys. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen tugende. Optimize. I've never had to clean out an engine. I've never had to clean out an engine. Eh? I've never had to do that. But they have engine oil that they give you. I don't know what that is called, but I've never had to do that. Is your engine that badly off? The best thing for you to do, I find, is to drive your car, do service, drive your car for a very short period, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, then remove the oil, then put new oil. Watch again. I find that that's the best thing for you to do. Welcome to the road. Give me 6 more likes, guys. 6 more likes to get it. I want 6 more likes. Come on, double tap the screen. On the streets, the stories high. Toyota, Nissan, Benzo, Mazda. We break it down, no propaganda. Village ride to city scale. For car lovers across the land.
For the love of cause, Uganda we roll.
Oh, Uganda we roll.
From dusty road to Greensy Patrol. Steam ship break it down, helping every drummer in the town.
All right, guys, 5 more likes. Give me 5 more likes. Give me 5 more likes to Nyumie Mbozi. Nete Mbozi. 5 more likes.
Track your car, no games to play.
Restore the past, drive into tomorrow.
We'll bring the life, no just the horsepower.
Is it a no or a TX5? We'll show you what's real, not just the hype. Starlet views and engine rolls. We teach you more than just photos. Say, give me likes. Double tap the screen, guys.
This is more than just machines. It's a love, the life, the dream. For the love of cause, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to Greensy Patrol. If you see she break it down, helping every drummer in the town.
Optimize. This is what I think, and it might be valid, it might be invalid. There are some flashing oils that they will sell to you. It's expensive for nothing. Now, for starters, I find that if your engine has sludge in the crucial areas of the engine, like let's say the sludge is on the piston, then that's something you might not be able to save. Then that means your engine is gone. You need to rebuild it or buy a new engine. It's rare to find that you have sludge in the key areas if the engine doesn't have a problem. Now, if you have the sludge on the cap, yeah, it means probably service was done badly at a certain point of time. What you can do is now just fix it. service in time or service at shorter intervals, the sludge will go out on its own. Right? The sludge will go out on its own. That's, for me, that's what I think. If the sludge is in the non-key areas, it will stay there. Never become flashing fluid. It will stay there. Or top cover, for example, they can take the top cover off. And if the sludge is in the areas that the oil doesn't reach, because the issue of the oil is like blood in your veins. The blood keeps moving the nutrients wherever they need to go. But if the nutrients get stuck in a place where the blood cannot reach, they will stay there regardless of what you do. Okay, I don't know if that is clear enough to you. You see the fuel lines? The reason why I've told you time and again, if you take bad fuel, put some very good fuel, a lot of it, it will clean out the fuel system. It will clean out the fuel system if the dirt is in the fuel lines or in the places where the fuel is supposed to go. You get? Let me give you another example. If your plugs die, and your car starts losing power at certain points, okay? It doesn't matter how good the fuel you take is at this point. The plugs are dead. You get it? It does not matter how, if you change your air cleaner now, the plugs are dead. The only thing you can do at this point is change the air cleaner. You get? If you decide to give your car very good fuel when the plugs are already dead, abaye. Nange kangende bwatenze narabanze nzire mabega ku jam buli omwe ayita bitala akuba bikube buli omwe bitala akuba bikube teri abakuba ku mukono kitala baleka bateka kyabwere tikina makulu. So guys, optimize. Okay, I don't in any way. Me, I've driven bad cars, but if an engine is bad and it's gone and you need to rebuild, you'll need to rebuild with regardless whether you flash or not. Right? If there is sludge in the key areas, the only thing you can do is probably reduce the intervals at which you do service so that the oil cleans out all that dirt. If the dirt is in the areas where the oil is supposed to go, if the bad oil or if the sludge is in the places where oil doesn't reach, even the flashing fluid will not reach that place. Then you have to clean the sludge manually. To remove the top cover, and because the cover of your engine, that oil cap, covers the top cover. And yes, sometimes there is sludge at the top cover, around the top cover, but oil goes to the key places and still cleans it out. So maybe you want to do it manually. You don't need the flashing fluid, might not be able to do that. That I find that's wastage of, in my experience, it's wastage of money. And I take Shell products now, change the air cleaner, change transmission fluid, and service well. No. You just service, probably reduce the intervals. If they tell you to service at 5K, service at 2K for like 3 times. Yeah, you'll even see the engine oil change to be clean. Guys, you're 57. I want only 5 more likes. You guys have refused. You have refused. Let me just play music. Let me tell you the truth. This thing with the voice is a 9 definition. Take a picture of you, 3D glasses, make you animation. Baby girl, you will rock with me. Keep me by my side, you will stuck with me. It's not a feeling time when you're by my side, girl. When you push them, when you push them, ashes from them. So Hashim, good morning. Sechuriko Norman, good morning. Henry Modern Juice, good morning. disabled veteran. Yes, we drive on the left-hand side. I know there are countries that drive on the right-hand side. Yeah, but you drive on the left. Bastard. Sorry, bastard. Akira, man. Well, thank you for the likes, guys. So I was still telling you about the Primo. The Primo at 44 was very affordable. It was the only one remaining there in the Azariates of day. So I was telling you guys that compare the Primo to a Subaru Forester 2016. A person that buys a Primo wants a Primo. That's the thing that probably, let me first concentrate here. In this junction here, you talk, you lose. You don't say once. Amanya high, Chikawa Riki high, Lucky Boze high. So we went and bought and okay, man. I woke up in a good mood. I don't know why, dude, but I'm feeling so good, like I want the whole wood. Feel like getting me a sweetheart today. I make her laugh. I make her wine. Come to me, girl. Zaz David Klaje VIP. Good morning, Chairman Zach. So guys, so what happened is we went and for the past like 2 purchases, people have been paying for cars when I'm not there. Yeah, because we get to pay for the cars when it's already late. Yeah, even for the Primo it was like that. They paid for the car when I wasn't there. Even for the Subaru that we bought like the day before yesterday, I still wasn't there. Now for the Subaru, it was kind of tricky. Remember, guy, an account in my bank is really funny. I'm saying funny because the situation that happened to us when we were buying the Subaru was really funny. So let me go back. So this lady called me, booked for inspection, and in the morning she came with a friend, and yeah, and then we headed out. So the goal was to buy a 2010 Subaru Forester. She had already talked to someone at the bond where we bought that car. But guys, now this is one thing I want you to take note of today. Most of the people on TikTok, actually all the people on TikTok that are posting vehicles are brokers. Okay? They are brokers. A person that has capital of, let's say 100 million, 200 million, and they import cars or they buy and resell cars. A person with 200 million, even if they wanted to come and post their cars, they may not be able to. I find that they have more struggles than you get. They have more things to do than deal with posting their cars. I have this in experience. I know I know it for a fact that most of the people that have their own cars, the traders, they don't have the time, the skill to actually post. You get it? So now, after understanding that, you need to understand that almost everyone that is posting a car on TikTok is a broker. Okay? And I'm saying almost. I don't want you guys to use my words against me. I'm saying almost because that's what it is. Almost everyone that posts cars is a broker. So, now the lady says, I talked to someone and she told me the title. She talked to that person and that person told her she could get a Subaru Forester 2010 at 35 million shillings. And the person told her she has a number of options. The same thing happened last time someone told one of the people that I went to inspect for the Toyota Auris that there are so many in the bond. We went to that particular, the same bond, and there was only one Auris. And then the person did not even turn up. Even this time, the person that told the lady she could get a Subaru Forester 2010 at 35 did not show up at all. So we go and look at these Subarus. Now, you will see in the inspection report, I included that I calculated about 1 million repair. That was a typing error. I should have put 100,000 shillings for the exhaust pipes, and one speaker was blown. Now the exhaust pipes, zilimo butalavu. I don't know what is happening to Subarus. Maybe they spend a lot of time in the bond here and in Japan, and maybe that because of that they get a bit of rust. Most of them, even the ones that were selling the Subarus very expensively, because there is a place we went to and the guy was selling that same model at 40 million shillings as a last price, and still the exhaust pipes were rusted. So so that's what it should have been, 100,000, and there is no way I can edit that report, and I don't want to do another one. So let's stick to that one, but just know where I put 1 million shillings, it should have been 100k. Yeah, it should have been 100k. No musajja wa benzi bichi byavuga eri ku bipi na yo nabagifuwa fuwa damuleni yo. So anyway, we head out to go look at Foresters, and there's a very first Forester that we look at yabadde yakajja naye nga simungi okitegeera nga engine erimu oluntuntu kati oluntuntu. Normally when I go to inspect cars for people, oluntuntu abataluulira, especially ladies, abakyala bo ne bomuteeka okutu ku engine n'omugamba otuwulira, abakyala bo they never hear anything. So anyway, so we go up and there are other Foresters up there. There were like six of them. So we looked at all of them and we had zeroed down on a white one. The lady liked silver and white, yeah, but then we zeroed down on one white one, which was I think 38. Yeah, the guy said 38. But then we kept looking around and then we said, lwaki tugule moroka yebeyo lwa color that's sort of moroka eya color endala kulayisimu. So that's when we looked at the black ones. And the black ones, the reason why we bought this one was because it had a sunroof. Now there are so many other amenities that came with this Subaru. It had a sunroof, it had heated seats, it had heated seats. You get ebitala mubirabo mukyala mumulabya ampise sagala mugamenti mmenya amateeka mukyala oyo yampise. I'm a law abiding citizen. I drive at 30 kilometers per hour, like directed. At traffic stops, I stop. Like that. So it had sunroof, it had heated seats. I think those are and then it had leather seats. Now, mumoroka zonazo ne Kampala one, finding a car that has original leather is rare. And that Subaru had leather, original leather, heated seats, and a sunroof. That's what was something else. Yabadde bulake mipira ebiri era twajuguze yesterday. The lady came and we bought the 2 tires. She also did service. She did service, bought the 2 tires, and that's it. And then the exhaust, I think they decided to not work on it. It's not really that bad, but it has rust, you get. Yeah. So anyway, we zeroed down on that one, and then I thought that maybe if we moved out, we could get something cheaper. So we moved out, and outside it was more expensive. So we ended up having to go back to buy that one at 37 million shillings. Now, why did I tell you guys to quit being in funny banks? Mujja mbaka za feza abantu ba wansi tezigalawo network atebula. So we go to this particular branch in Tinda, and the ladies go into the bank and they spend like 30 minutes. When they come out, they say tekuli network. Then they say let's go back and wait. They went back and waited for another 30 minutes. They came back and no network. So the ladies decided to take us out for lunch. So we went for lunch, and they bought us very expensive food. And then we sat, and then while we were there having conversation with this one of them. They're saying, I almost felt guilty. I almost got out my chizike to contribute to lunch. And then I remember her telling, it's on me. It's on me. So after lunch, we go back to the same bank. And that bank tells us still there is no network. Then I said, in the bank, like a cash. What you get to jayo million so I told these guys, twins over to get a lunch to if you not get a network to get a bank and what they see the water. Or many of those funny banks, they be having like 4 branches in Kampala, over 2 branches. I think they are far apart. So I told them twins over the lunch to read them. We're reading a network, but now they don't want to give you money a capital or in a capital. The main branch of 1 million asatu capital bana katubaba million ana we bana kuako million asatu capital aba weddewo. And then they secondly to Gezeko. So we got to another branch because the lady told me they charge them a lot to get a branch that you can be from me zone. But for me it was already late. So I just drove them. I dropped them at the gate. That's why I was only able to see them like yesterday. Ate nyina no muntu gwe nali nawa sente zange naye nazindetete ggulo gwe gamba olunaku ne luba nga telwabadde lubi omukyala nanguya ne ka perfume k'omu mmotoka kankateeke namubadde sinakassaamu. And by the time they came, I had just come back from driving Kunira. By the way, Kunira CBC. I went and spent there like only 20 minutes. And I was driving the project car and they got a 7 that quarter mile northern bypass. Yeah. Even today, in a longer project car. They took a parking in Morocco again, no? Project car. And we are going to have a very interesting interview with an interesting gentleman. He's the father of one of you guys here. I won't say who until that person himself decides to tell you that that's my father. But we are going to have a very interesting conversation. We are going to shoot a series of interviews with this gentleman. And yeah, you guys will be seeing them probably by the end of the week. Today is Wednesday. That's why I'm running, yeah? So you guys will be seeing those series of interviews. We're going to shoot them today. He's a very interesting gentleman. Quite a lot to learn from him as well. Yeah. So those are the inspections that we did. And one thing I learned, Muyona, is that it's also important for someone to buy the car they want. Regardless of what's going on. The reason why this lady bought this car, even when the person that was selling the car finally reduced the price of the white one, was because the car had a sunroof. The car had a sunroof, and she, like, when the friend showed her the sunroof, she got really excited and said, oh my god, I want it. And then we were all like, oh no, I'm supposed to be correcting. We were all like, are you going to be campaigning for are you going to stand for political office in your area? And she was like, no, I'm not going to stand for political office. So the sunroof is the only reason, like, is the only reason she bought that Subaru. Okay, the sunroof, and me, I encouraged her to buy it because the same car had leather seats, and original leather seats are good, easier to clean, and you literally don't sweat as much as you sweat when you install these other seats. Yeah. That is Samuel Stephen Oboria omukyala nga yabikoze ate yaguze cash. Kale nwawo okufuna abantu ala ku dinner ezebbeyi twagenze mu kifunga kya bbeyi nnyo, and we ate and we had a lot of conversation. And you know the two ladies that we had, one lady was deeply in love with the husband. Ngoliagamba nze byalavu sibiri tubeerawo obubezi sagala na bigenda she's saying sagala na gwa mulavu kala ayina laavu entonotono mbwe mara obumazi nitagala kubeera mulavu ngeyo oli chaliwe nti yoli chaliwe badaka bamuloga yoli chaliwe ngagamba nze bwenjagala mbanja gadde ono ngagamba nedda tewali we had very interesting conversations there. Yeah, anyway, guys, Kamba Sibule Denzi Luke, Lawrence Omule, the direct shot, Muyomi Mark, Ben Kako, Richard Wanga, Starchi, Ben Spanga, Godfrey, Michael UG, Paul Sema VIP, Mark Adieri, Council Patrick Asiku, Peter Biak. Guys, I do pre-purchase inspection. If you're buying a car and you need some guidance, I'm your man. I come with a mechanic and together we make sure that you get a good car. Now, we inspect starting from computer diagnostic, we go into electronics, we go into engine, transmission, aesthetics like the interior, the body, paperwork, even not to be carried. I charge a small fee of 450,000 shillings, and that covers a full day of inspection, covers my time, the mechanic's time, and the fuel to move us around. That's only in the Kampala Central Business District. I wanted to do inspection in the project car, but then it has only 2 doors. So we can't, and it's tiny like this. So we have to do inspection in this one. Muchunguzi Gerald, Dubura Chris Fitness, Gideon Nviri, Chikawa Ricky, Julia Sengo, Travel Live Vlog, Elian Elijah Yatua VIP, Donald M. Kasendo VIP, John Jones, hi, how is Abu Dhabi? Lucky Mose, Chikawa Ricky Nkumaze, Amanya Akiram Optimize, disabled veteran, optimizing Kumaze Henry Modern Juice Record Norman, Hashim, Martin Arthur, Richard Aki, Karim, Chairman Zach, Zas David Klaje, Jonathan Semuanga, Martin Arthur. The way I love Pajero Vitama is unexplainable. Hey, ma'am, your reviews on it have left me straight. But you buy it. The diesel is manageable. It's expensive, obviously, but you can manage it. Yeah, people, some of you guys should not go with what I say. Me, I think I'm not rich. Yeah, I don't speak for everyone. When I speak for myself. I speak for myself. Ntale Samuel, Stephen Omoria, Nakuma Zedda, K. Jovan, Mark W. Micah has a sunroof. It gives me a sense of freedom. When your car has a sunroof, sitting in a car without a sunroof feels like a prison. Are you sure? It's like how I feel when I don't have tint in my car. I feel like everyone is looking at me like, you get. But when I have tint, I have a sense of being locked in. Chairman Zach, Chairman Wabakamori. Yes, Abadim Kamori. I don't take it for granted. Hi, Andrew Otekat. How are you? Guys, I wish a very lovely day. Kangenensi lukenso kubera more healthy, yeah? Radolio Musajja Mwami Chibuko wa voltage immobility. Guys, have you tried voltage immobility? Ngende yo, I'm going to share a link of that thing. I'm also doing their course. It gives a lot of insights for the guys that have wanted to like learn more about cars, fixing cars and stuff like that, things that you need to know. Like the color of fire extinguisher is different. Fire extinguisher already. I'm going to be sharing that knowledge with you. I'll be sharing the link. Go and learn. And then, of course, don't forget to call PM Kawald, Abo, Bariba sponsor of our convention. And then, of course, Abanano Jida Naoba Aliwo. And then, of course, Nava touchless and brushless. Mukagura Kanta Coca-Cola Karongo, Semono Kawebe Quatiko Big Grease, Kabikoli Nadala. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for being part of this broadcast. I wish you a very lovely day. I'll see you tomorrow, Random Car Talk Thursday. May the good Lord bless you. Ciao, ciao. Someone was calling me.